Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Jasmine Empath from jasmineempath.com. I'm a psychic medium, energy worker, and I am an empath empowerment coach. Tonight I am going to be reading the collective energies for the Sagittarius new moon. There has been a lot of heavy energy recently. It feels as if we're about to break through something. That's the general feel I've got from this energy. We're about to break through with something because 2019 has been about, definitely there's been like a lot of lessons, there's been like a lot of stalls in our progress. And just as I was shuffling the cards tonight, the first card that's kind of popped out is no. I don't know if you can see that, if it's too bright, no. So this is from the Work Your Light deck. And it says, wait, postpone, pause, and say no. Okay, and we've just came out of Mercury Retrograde. We're still in the shadow period for a couple of weeks here. So what this is kind of saying is, whatever's going on in your life just now, whatever it is in relation to questions that you have, you're being urged just to still bide your time for another little while. It's not so much that you're being given, it's not so much that you're doing the wrong thing. It's not so much that you're making the wrong choice. The feeling that I've got here is that you're being asked to be sure about what it is that you really want, or you have to wait for the details to unfold. Okay? So that is the theme that we're opening up with tonight. The other card that I had, I'm just using the Everyday Witch deck as well, was the Six of Wands in reversed, okay? So normally the right way up, I would be saying that this is relative to like success, victory. You can see that this witch here is in the public eye. She's kind of been celebrated. She's kind of been cheered on. But with it reversed, this feels very much like your progress has been stalled, okay? So it's as if you can't really get the results that you want just now, or you can get ahead with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. And I feel like this could be in relation to work or your health, okay? So you're just not quite there yet. And what we also have is, I'm using the Mermaid Oracle card deck. Excuse me. We've got sacrifice. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. So perhaps we need to weigh up just now our priorities. How much does it mean to you to get to where you want to be? Is it a case of that, do you need to rearrange your priorities? Okay. Are you making time for your goals to come to fruition? Are you making that time for working ahead towards your desired outcome? So when it says sacrifice, it says there are those worth making and those will destroy you. That kind of tells me that like you do need to have a look at maybe your schedule just now. You need to have a look at the projects that you've got going on and maybe pick one that you want to see to completion. For example, for me it is to do with my health just now. So I have made that priority above like my working commitments that I have got to basically, I've got to fulfill things and like activities in relation to my health. Okay, so that's where I'm putting my priorities just now. So for you, it may just be that like if you've got some like projects that need completed, it may be that you pick one and that you stay with it until it's completed. The other thing I wanted to say was we are currently in, although the moon is in Sagittarius, the new moon in Sagittarius, we've got new beginnings coming. We're coming into the time Sagittarius which is a really awesome time for achieving goals and getting that ambition, that, or maybe even the motivation that you've been looking for to really kind of get things moving. Okay, but we're still very much the moon's been in Scorpio for the past couple of days, and that energy has been very, very heavy. That has been it's been a very emotional time for a lot of us. There has been, I feel like there's been like a lot of conflict with people. So we've maybe kind of been lashing out, saying things that maybe we didn't want to say, and combined with that energy of, you know, Mercury retrograde that we've just had, coming out of Mercury retrograde and being in Scorpio season has probably caused a lot of conflict with people around you, with kind of your relationships. So it could be that, like, when it comes to these sacrifices that you're needing to make, if you look at it, looks as if like she's stuck in oil here. Okay, it looks as if she's stuck in oil. It looks as if she's kind of stuck in like mud. And the other message that I'm getting for this is basically like, make sure that the sacrifices you make that involve other people are worth your time and your energy. Because what I'm feeling here is that you may be prioritizing other people's needs above your own, which is then impacting on your health, and it's impacting on your goals as well. Okay, so that's the kind of first message that I want to bring in tonight. Spiritually annoying me right now. They just kind of make me cough and kind of itchy, and I'm like, what is it you want me to say? Okay, so okay, as we move through this new moon, okay, we have got the energy of the Empress. Okay, once you work out what it is that you're prioritizing, you move into this energy of the Empress. You've got a plan in place. Now, the Empress is symbolic of the divine feminine, beautiful creative energy. Notice how like she's got her hand below her belly here, indicating that there is like a baby in here. So it looks as if like you are nurturing something, you are kind of bringing something to life. And for some of you, it may actually be a child. It may actually be that you are planning on becoming pregnant or planning to start a family, and that this would be a time to do so. But I feel like this is more to do with like, you reap what you sow. This is time to kind of cultivate your ambitions and your goals. I feel as if like we're almost ready to start seeing some results. And like I said earlier, it's just this whole year has been a little bit stop and start. And it seems as if like we get somewhere and then like we only get so far, and then we've got like this other like load of growth that happens where things kind of stall. Okay, and this was double clarified by this card, fertility. So it says potential, powerful, creative energy, initiation energy. So use this full moon to be really clear and specific about what it is that you're bringing into creation. What do you really want? Like, what are you leaving behind, and what are you bringing in? So have a think about all areas of your life just now and what it is that you are wanting to focus on, because I feel like what's happening is that you're getting like, I feel like 2020 is going to be this huge shift for people. And I know we're coming up to the end of the year where we all tend to like, we'll have our big celebration and we'll kind of come in with this energy of switching over from the kind of mindset that we're currently in, or the bad habits that we currently have, and then automatically shifting into this kind of at the stroke of midnight where we no longer like eat cake anymore, or we like, you know, we've got some pretty kind of serious resolutions. But what I'm kind of feeling just now is that you're being given the chance to utilize this energy right now and to make the changes now within your life, whether that's diet, lifestyle, or that's it's kind of like changes in your career or working towards a specific goal. It could be that you're working to bring in a relationship or a partnership. So it could be that you're making those changes to your life right now, working on you right now, so that the time that like this new year comes in and we've got this fresh energy, this new start, you've already got this underway. Okay, and we also have King of Swords popping up, okay? So King of Swords can relate to someone in your life, doesn't need to be male, could be female, but it's someone who is very analytical, someone who is very logical, kind of speaks their mind. They don't really kind of deal with matters of the heart so much. This is the kind of person who could kind of cut you with their tongue, can be very sharp, but they're very kind of logical, they're very kind of educated. So I feel like some of you could be dealing with this kind of energy this month within a relationship. But what I'm kind of feeling here is that some of you are maybe I feel like maybe some of you are kind of going back to basics. Some of you are kind of maybe going back to following a certain plan, a tried and tested way that that works. So some of you could be going for some help when it comes to business or money matters. But I'm also feeling that this is some of you are dealing with law or legal matters. I feel as if some of you could even be going back to study, making plans to go back to study, but I'm also feeling that this is about sorting something out. um, and you've got this card, which I've clarified. It says time out, awareness, contemplation, solitude, and time alone. So I feel like you're being asked to kind of think about what it is that you really need to make the changes that you need, whether that's a little bit of help, a little bit of coaching, going to this kind of authority figure for help. What is it that you need just there? That it just mean that you need a bit of tutoring, a bit of wisdom and advice, but you're also being asked to like take that time out, whatever that means for you. That could be that you just have a couple of weeks where you focus on you. But I'm also getting that this is about establishing healthy boundaries within relationships. So making sure that your communication is clear, not being afraid to kind of come out with things that you are worried might hurt someone. Don't keep anything in. Um, say exactly what you want to say. So I feel like those are the key components. Now for the rest of the month, we've also got the energy of the Fool. Okay, so we're embarking on something new. We've also got the Lovers. And yeah, so we've got the Fool and we've got the Lovers. So it looks as if some of you could be starting something new, and that thing could be a relationship, or it could be a work partnership, something where there's a contract or there is some type of bonding. I feel as if this is like quite a spiritual card when it comes to the Lovers, because they're kind of co-creating together. I feel very much, rather than this being like, I feel like there could be a message of love here for some of you, but I feel as if this could be co-creating with another person to change your life. Being in partnership with another person who is going to give you the tools and the resources that you need. And again, when I was talking about priorities later, this is kind of echoed by the Two of Wands. Okay, so it looks as if you do have some choices to make. You need to kind of, what I'm kind of getting here is that you need to look at the bigger picture when it comes to utilizing these new moon energies. This is what's going to be coming up for you over the next couple of days, extending into the end of the month until the moon kind of goes full again. That this is all about really kind of taking the time out to get clear on what it is that you really want, and what it is that you really need. What is your missing piece of the puzzle right now? Whether that's your relationships or your health or your career. It's as if like you're missing a piece to the puzzle and you're needing to make a plan to, you know, look at how you can achieve your goal. So your goal, you're being asked to look at the bigger picture, rather than become overwhelmed. Like, look at the bigger picture long term. It might be worth taking more time to get to where you want to be. It might seem like you're kind of going backwards, a little bit, or going over things that you've already learned before or things that you've tried before. But really, I feel as if like you need to kind of focus on what it is that you really want. And to end this message, we have got Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So definitely spending that time in contemplation, spend that time in meditation, and kind of really kind of ask for the signs and listen to the signs. Like, what's your gut telling you to do right now? Because intuition is rather high. You know, we're still in that energy of Scorpio, that's still kind of lingering on. So trust your intuition right now. Trust your intuition when it comes to making decisions around your priorities and your career. You know what to do. Don't rush into anything, like I said at the start. Just take that time and make sure that you've got a plan and let things unfold naturally. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. I hope you enjoyed that collective reading for the new moon in Sagittarius. Keep an eye out for my other videos coming soon. I'm going to be uploading the monthly tarot signs, the monthly tarot signs, the monthly horoscope, the monthly zodiac signs with the tarot readings. That's what I wanted to say. And I'll also have a couple more videos on kind of psychic protection, and a couple of other topics for you. So I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye.